Welcome to my LaTeX tutorial on page layout in LaTeX. Today, we will cover the fundamentals of page layout in LaTeX. You will learn how to customize text width, height and margins, explore predefined page sizes, change the page orientation, and even set up a two-sided document. This is part 1 of a multi-series video on page layout, so we're going to start with the basic. Before we start, let's briefly discuss why page layout is so important. Whether you're writing a thesis, an article or a book, controlling the layout ensures that your document looks professional and meets specific formatting requirements. LaTeX gives you precise control with tools like the geometry package. Let's dive in and let's see which comment we can use. LaTeX supports various predefined page sizes, as you can see here on my screen. On the left side, you will see the code that I'm using to create the PDF on the right. We are inside PyCharm because I usually love to compile my document locally inside PyCharm. If you want to learn how to do that, I have a video and I highly recommend to have a look at that because it's extremely useful. So as I said, LaTeX supports predefined page sizes. For example, with the geometry package, you can choose the standard A4, but you can also change it to an A5 paper. And you can do so by just passing the option here in the geometry package. Let's recompile the document and let's see how this changes here on the right. So as you can see, we have a different page layout. Another option is letter paper. So I can change that, recompile the document, and you can see that the document changes in size. Each of these options adjusts the page size automatically. Of course, you can combine these with margin settings for finer control. I also want to show you that at the moment we have a very simple document and we are generating this text here that you can see on the right using the lipsum package, which is the only other package that I've imported at the moment. Then I have the classic begin document and I'm generating this text with this command here. Now let's customize the text area dimensions. By default, LaTeX uses setting provides to optimize for readability, but you can always modify them to suit your needs. Here is how to set the text width and height. To change the text width and height, you can use this command here, which is geometry, and you need to have the geometry package imported, of course, in the document preamble, and then you can pass text width and text height. So we can recompile the document, and we can see that nothing much has changed because these are kind of the default values. But let me change it to something more starkly different, so it's 8, and now you can see that we have changed completely the text width, and now is only 8 cm wide, and it is center aligned in our document. Let's now move on to page margins. You can set specific margins using the geometry package. For example, you can use this command here, where we have geometry, top 2 cm. This sets the top margin to 2 cm, the bottom to 3 cm, and the left and right to 2.5 cm. Be careful that now we have set up the text width as well as the margins. This is providing too many constraints to LaTeX, so it's going to ignore some of them. So just remove the text width and text height and recompile the document. And you will see that now we have different page margins. Of course, again, we can always change this and we can change the left margin to 6 and we will see the changes reflected in our document. One very useful command that you can use is the showframe option inside the geometry package. So if I add this one here, when I import the geometry package and I recompile the document, I can see the frame here on my document. Of course, I will have to hide this when I submit the final document, but this shows me the boundary of the text. Sometimes you may need a landscape orientation document, for example, to include a white table or figure. You can set the orientation of the entire document using the geometry package. So here we can pass geometry and then here comma, and we can say landscape. This is going to flip all our pages in our document to landscape mode. If on the other end you want to rotate only a specific page, we can first import the package PDF landscape, and then we need to define a begin environment where we define a new page that is in landscape mode. Let me remove this landscape option here from the geometry package and let me recompile the document. You will see that the first page is in just normal portrait mode, while the second page here is in landscape orientation. I've noticed that when you use this begin landscape and the PDF landscape option, the show frame for the landscape pages is not working very well, unfortunately. LaTeX also makes it very easy to create two-sided documents. often used in books or reports, or when you're actually printing a document. You can use the choose side option in the document class to enable this feature. So in the document class, at the top of our code, we can say that is a two-sided article. We're going to also comment out this begin landscape, and here we're going to add a clear page, and we're going to add also some additional placeholder text. And then we recompile the document. As you can see, they are alternated because we have a left margin on the first page, which is 6, but then on the second page, the right margin becomes 6. Basically, with the two-side, odds and even pages will have mirror margin, which is ideal for printed documents. To summarize, in this video we have covered the basic of page layout in LaTeX, including text width and height, and we have also changed the margins. We have seen how we can use predefined page sizes and page orientation. We have also touched on the two-sided documents. In the next video, we will explore advanced topics like spacing and two columns layout. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your question in the comments down below. See you in the next video.